Good evening, YouTube. I'm still at Englewood MetroPark. I'm going to do a little bit of hiking for a little while this evening. Pick up this trail in a second. Here's one of the reservable shelters right here. Law Will Shelter right here. You can reserve this. I mean, oftentimes you can come in here and, sit down and have a picnic oftentimes without worrying about, a reserve too much. But if you're ever uncertain, excuse me there, feel free to, get a reserve if you're not sure. Here you can see some checkerboard or shuffleboard right here by the Law Mill Shelter, and looks like some beanbag tossing right here. So you got some nice stuff here at the park. Water fountain, I am not sure if that is turned on yet or not, because they shut the water fountains off in the winter time to keep these from freezing. So I don't know if this is still. Yep, it's on. Drink of water, first time I did that on YouTube. But just a tip for anybody that comes to the Metro Parks in the winter time, from November through March, bring your own water, because they don't keep the water fountains on during the colder months to try and protect the water pipes. But of course there's many options available: bottled water, hydration, backpack available. There's a look at the parking lot. So I'm going to pick up this trail for a little bit. So at least, hey, the fountains are back on here. So it's kind of funny doing that first time I did that, but I thought, I'm thirsty. It's a nice day. It's around 65 degrees, so really beautiful weather. Squirrel out here. And this is also the time of year where you can see some wild turkeys in the parks. And yes, these parks do have wild turkeys here. Yeah, you can see the maturity of these trees. Just look how gigantic these are. Hey, that might be a bald eagle flying above, because I believe there still is a bald eagle's nest somewhere in the park. Yeah, you could see right up there. I don't know if you could see it up there, but in that tree up there, there's a bird's nest up there. And one thing, I'll give another piece of advice too. In the fall, at the peak of fall color season, come to the park around this time, about an hour before sunset, because when you get a chance to come to the parks when the sun is setting and the glare from the sun is gone, you get really beautiful, views of the Metro Parks. When the glare from the sun is gone. Trail's in really good shape, so it's not mucked up right now, but given the fact that the rain that is supposed to come in both tomorrow and And Friday, on Good Friday, I know this trail is going to get mucked up. This part of the trail I do not believe floods. It may flood closer down here. Let's see if I can get a view of the Stillwater River from down here, and then come back on the main, come back on the trail, whichever one that is. These trails in the West Park here are not color coded. The East Park they are, but that's okay though. Yeah, I get a feeling coming up here pretty soon I will not be able to I would not be surprised to see this, you know, flood here very shortly, unfortunately. If we get the amount of rain that is forecasted, if we get the amount of rain that they are currently forecasting and calling for. Yeah, just the wonderful views of the hillsides. Yeah, you can just see how much further you can see right through here. I'm going to end the video down at the river, you know, enjoy a little view of the river. Yeah, approaching the Stillwater River, and trail's in really good shape right now, I gotta say. I gotta say that much. Yeah, you can see how that it's actually really dry through here right now. All right, that's it for this one. I'm going to start a new one.